Wow, SeaWorld is celebrating 60 years. Can you believe that? And we got to be part of it. But you know what's crazy? It makes this extremely impressive that SeaWorld has been around for 60 years. It's before all the people trying to boycott and condemn SeaWorld for all these years. That's crazy, right? It's got to be a huge smack in the face to all those people who have said SeaWorld is cruel and should be shut down. You know, there's going to be people watching this who are going to say, I don't support this, I can't watch this because this is cruel. You know what's cruel? When someone decides they want a dog as a pet, and they get this dog and they chain it up in their yard for the rest of its life. That right there is pretty cruel to me. Now, visiting SeaWorld as a child, I don't remember it. I remember the stuffed animals though. And that was back when it was just the orca jumping up out of the water. I don't know what it is now. As an adult, I got a whole different perspective on SeaWorld. And what I see from visiting SeaWorld is not what these people who want to condemn SeaWorld are seeing. You may think that SeaWorld, there's people out there that think that SeaWorld goes out here and snatches these animals out of the ocean. This is not true. In fact, these animals would survive a lot longer in captivity at SeaWorld than they would in the ocean. And the reason they're at SeaWorld is because they couldn't survive in the ocean to begin with, or wherever they were at. SeaWorld rescued them. You may think it's cruel that they brought them there and they make them do shows. It doesn't bother the animals. These animals are happy. And if you visited SeaWorld just one time, you would see that. These animals are very well taken care of, and they eat all the time. They don't have to go out and hunt for their food because all they have to do is be them and do a show, and they eat throughout the whole show. Did you know that? A lot of people say, well, they don't get to go be with their families being at SeaWorld. Did you know that the orcas are family? That's right. And some of the dolphins are as well. So there's nothing in my mind that tells me these animals are not happy. You know, there's been things, accidents have happened in the past. But you know, when you take a wild animal and introduce it into captivity, even a pet, it eventually will turn on you. How many people are mauled by their own dogs every year? It makes you think. In fact, if you think that SeaWorld is cruel, or whatever you believe, I think just maybe you need to visit SeaWorld for yourself. People all over the world come to SeaWorld, and this is true because I've seen people from all over the country, the world, different languages when we were there at SeaWorld. And you know who enjoys SeaWorld more than anything? Kids. It makes them extremely happy. These animals that you think are in so dire need and are so sad and miserable and tortured make these children extremely happy. I think just maybe you need to see it for yourself. So here's a little bit of what's really going on at SeaWorld.
He's spinning! He's upside down! See you later.
Our whales are